paka paka wooka cheeky 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 wooka paka waka waka wooka cheeky 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 wooka paka.
Hi there! Episode 26. First thing is Will complimenting Monica's speech. He said it was the best speech that there's been all season. Nicole's disgusted that Will might end up first or second. And Will himself says that he's only been able to stay here because he's incorporated this theory of lose everything. Hardy said that Will didn't win and put the mark, but it wasn't in the spirit of the agreement to throw the competition and just win a prize for himself. More talk about the banner that flew over and Nicole being upset about it. Will enjoys... Will doesn't know who he's going to kick out yet, but he enjoys having the option. If Nicole were to voluntarily leave because of what's going on with her husband, it would put him in a bind after having to... After going through all this hard work to get into the power position he finds himself. So another banner flies over. It says, Nicole, stay. Torment Will for me. Love ya. So, yay, Nicole's marriage isn't done for. There's America's Choice. I don't actually know what it was, but the backyard's been turned into winter, which Nicole hates snow, because of course she does. So they get a little present, they get a present after this, and it has Big Brother shirts on it, and they're told about a special event, and the doorbell rings. Who is it? It's the survivors. Season 1, Sue and Jervis, along with Jeff and Alicia from Season 2 of Survivor. So they talk for a while. Jeff seems to be trying to stir the pot a bit. And then we get to a Big Brother vs. Survivor competition, where they are tied to each team is tied together, trying to go around and collecting blocks that have either Big Brother on it or Survivor for their corresponding shows. So apparently Will had suggested the idea to take one of their blocks, Survivors, and throw it in the pool, which everyone else was like, no, let's not do that. But what do we see? We see a Big Brother block being thrown in the pool by Survivor. And there was other block stealing shenanigans going on. So, but Big Brother got their tower up first, so they were able to untie themselves. At which point, at one at a time, you have to go through cold pool, retrieve a key or something, and then snuff out a torch. So I guess you didn't need a key. Which Survivor actually overtook him and won because Monica couldn't handle the cold. So apparently the day was so fun for Nicole that her and Will hugged. They hugged. And we get to a second luxury competition. So all the house guests are shown, they're told and shown that they each have their own fan sites. And luxury comp is they're being paired with Survivor. And each team, there's on the screen, these letters come up. So they're writing them down, and then they get clues as to how to unscramble the letters, at which point it leads you to a location in the house, which so eventually Hardy and Sue become the winners after finding whatever it was they had to find. It was inside of the house dryer. So Hardy got to see fan site of himself. So Sue, she woke everyone up the next day by banging pot in the DR. Will talked about how they've all been talking about the differences between the show, which one of them's harder. So Sue had said this one time it was really hot, so they had to go into the water, but it stung because of all the cuts they had. Well, this one time, Will, he got a blister from playing basketball, and he was in the hot tub, and it got really hot, so he had to move to the pool. And there was this one time, Jervis had said that they had a chicken, but this Komodo dragon came, ripped it apart, and ate and killed it. Well, this one time, Ophelia the pig snuck in the house and ate a whole loaf of white bread. So he sees it as equally challenging. Got house meeting, no one really had anything to say, so Nicole just called Will a demeaning, dehumanizing jackass. Monica asked the survivors if they have advice. Alicia said that... What the hell did she say? Alicia said that they've made it this far, it says a lot for their characters, just to have some fun. Enjoy himself. Irv said to not hate anyone after it's over, because it's something he made sure not to do. Jeff said to have fun, appreciate what you have here, because because lots of people would love to have it and won't get it. And Sue had said she wouldn't blame them if they were like clawing each other's eyes out for like the win, and to play hard. So Nicole, she thanks the survivor people for their time here. Hardy, she thanks him and is sorry for messing it up for them. Hardy also thanks the survivor people, and he's not going to say anything to perhaps give himself a better shot at staying, because that would be a damper on, say, Nicole's chances, so he's not going to throw her under the bus. He wishes he had perhaps said and done some different things, but ultimately he's had a good time. Final DR's time. Nicole said that having the survivor people there was sort of a wonderful break, even though it wasn't really a break. Hardy thinks that Will would be a fool to keep Hardy. Nicole obviously doesn't like the fact that one of them's going, and Will thinks it would be funny. He would like it because if Nicole thought she was sure to leave, if Nicole was sure to stay and Hardy thought he was sure to leave, and he flipped it around on them, and he hates them so much that he might just do that. So that is the episode. The Big Brother's first survivor thing, for me, it is what it is. It's not exactly my thing, but I'm not going to say I hated it. Just wasn't for me. Though I will say the idea of you pitting the two against each other, that's kind of fun. So Will's comp throwing. He said in DR that he came in with the mindset of throw everything. However, I seem to remember back in the second HOH or the third one that he said in the DR, man, he felt like he let Shannon and Boogie down for not winning the HOH. So I feel like it's a little bit revisionist history. A little bit. Doesn't mean that he hasn't been doing it for, say, half, if not most of the season. But I'm not sure that he started out that way. Because I feel like Will being Will would say that he's been like that the whole way. Hardy said that Will would be a fool to keep him. I'm guessing that means Hardy would evict him, which then makes me think Will made the right choice to get rid of him instead of Nicole, especially because Nicole will end up taking him to the end, and he'll beat her. You know, let's say, example, with the banner thing and Nicole, let's say she actually left voluntarily, and it was a final three of Hardy, Will, and Monica. I think Monica wins, probably, because it seems like Hardy and Will, maybe this wouldn't happen. Maybe it wouldn't. But maybe they just take each other out based on hate. I'm not sure that's what would happen, because Hardy has said he's very competitive. Is Will going to avenge Hardy at the last, avenge Shannon at the last moment to take Hardy out, even if he doesn't win? Maybe. Who knows? I guess we'll get to see what the final 3 HOH is next episode or the one after that, to really see if... I can't really say what's best for Monica, because she doesn't have a vote, and I guess she could try and convince Will one way or the other, but I don't know that there is one way or the other that she should really care. At this point, it's just for Monica, win the final 3 and she wins. It's not going to happen. Let's say the Hardy and Nicole final 2 was to actually happen. If there's one thing that's been repeated again and again, is that people view Nicole as incredibly miserable. So even though Hardy might have gotten people to hate him, it could be possible that Nicole's full misery just turns people off enough that they would have ended up giving the win to Hardy. At the moment, I still don't think that would happen, but hey. So, winner potential, it's still the same. Monica 1, Will 2, whichever one he evicts is automatically number 3. But get to the eviction, maybe the beginning of the HOH, but till then, bye bye.